Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chad from ZD Shaving. Thank you very much for joining us again on another review tonight, another shaving video. Today it has happened to be a review. Um, Tonight we are going to be reviewing a sample that I got my hands on called Bad Habits. Bad Habits shaving soap. It is from the Club company. Incidentally, before we start the shave, apparently I didn't realize this earlier today. It is National Ovarian Cancer Awareness Day, which I was not aware of that. So we're going to dedicate this shave to anybody that has been stricken with that horrible disease. So if you guys know anybody that has that or is a survivor of that, just in honor of them and anybody that is currently sick with that disease, I hope all is well and you get better. So anyway, now having said that, we're going to be reviewing tonight this shaving soap that the sample that was given to me. Like I said, it was Bad Habits. Bad Habits is like I said, is a shaving soap it comes as a product from the Club, and the Club is owned by Peter Charkalis, and a gentleman who I've talked to a few times on the internet, various forums, things like that. Very knowledgeable, really, really nice guy, and if you guys have a chance to chat it up with him, I highly recommend it, especially newbies. He's got a lot of good information. His videos, like I said, are really great. He also has a whole bunch of videos online, on YouTube, rather. They're really good. I like them a lot. They're pretty informative, and I'm a big fan of his and his videos, and I watch them, so I highly recommend him. Having said that, a little bit about, a little bit about the soap. It's comes in a 4-ounce jar. If you get the whole thing, it comes in a 4-ounce jar. This particular soap is inspired by a cologne, and I know I'm going to butcher this, so sorry, Mr. Chikalis, I'll do my best. It's the cologne it's inspired by is Goulayne Habit Rouge cologne, I think. I like cologne-y type of scents, but I'm not really up on my colognes, as it were. So, but this particular soap is available at shavingshop.com. Shavingshop.com for $16.99 for a 4-ounce jar. A little bit about the company. They are family owned and operated out of Connecticut. He is the owner, or listed as the owner. He and his wife, I believe. He started the company because he wanted to merge his two loves of one of wet shaving and one of line fragrances and mix them together and make some really nice shaving creams and soaps and so on and so forth. And from what I understand, he's done that. We're going to give it a shot. This is going to be my first shaving soap or any shaving product by any of his companies, so I'm pretty excited to give it a shot. Also excited about the ingredients when I was reading through. The ingredients for this, it is a tallow-based soap for those of you that makes a difference to. For me, it doesn't. I could care less whether it's vegan or tallow. I've had some really great vegan soaps that work, they work awesome, and I've had great tallow soaps that work awesome. It doesn't matter to me at all. So for those of you that it does, it is a tallow-based soap. It contains stearic acid, distilled water, castor oil, potassium hydroxide, glycerin, fragrance oil, almond oil, shea butter, coconut milk, lanolin, sodium hydroxide, and sodium lactate. Lactate. Which I have really sensitive skin, and there are a lot of ingredients in there that work well for me. So I'm really excited to give this a shot and make sure and see how it works. The scent notes on this particular soap are lemon, bergamot, basil, love basil, cinnamon, carnation, rose, rosewood, sandalwood, patchouli, cedar, amber, vanilla, moss, leather, benzoin, and labdanum. That's a new one for me, but I've only been doing this for a couple of years, so I'm not really sure what type of scent note that is, but I'm really excited about the bergamot, the basil, the cinnamon, the rosewood. All those are just great scent notes that are there. I'm a big fan of anyway. From his website, it's described as being a very aristocratic, elegant type of scent. It has this elite, upper-class equestrian vibe that he's in love with. The leather, citrus, and vanilla become wonderfully balanced in this soap. As classy as it smells, there's also a rock star quality to this soap. He claims that, in fact, Keith Richards said that a woman went crazy for him once he started wearing this inspiration to this soap, which was the cologne that I mentioned earlier. So yeah, I'm really excited, man, to give this a shot. So we're going to put this in a bowl here. And tonight we are going to be using Mule R41 with a feather blade on its second use. I have a lot of growth for me. Usually it's been like 3 days, so I'm really excited to get this stuff off. We're going to be using a brush that's fairly new to me. This is a Whip Dog handle. Resin, I believe. I thought it was porcelain at first, but this is resin, from what I'm being told, with an AMAC Game Changer knot. So synthetic. And we're just going to go ahead and throw that in the water here, get this going. So, got our bowl going on here. And I'm going to check out the scent to this. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely pick up the leather on that. That's good. I don't have anything. I mean, I have a fair amount of soaps. I don't have anything that smells like this, and which is a good thing. Wow, I really like this. I like this a lot. I almost wish I had the had like an aftershave. I'm not sure if they make an aftershave splash that goes with. I think they do. I know they do. I have seen it. Wow. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna take a good sample of it here. I'm probably taking way more than I need, but you know, I really want to give this thing a shot here. I've been sitting on this sample for a little while, and kind of been looking forward to trying it out here. I'm gonna mash this down in the bowl. I left a little bit of residual water in it. I mean, obviously, those of you who are new that like to bloom, I do recommend blooming your stuff, with the exception of a few companies out there that I don't recommend doing it to, because it's just not necessary. But with samples, you just smear it on the bottom, and you don't really want to bloom that because it'll just destroy it. So you basically, that's why I like using a synthetic with samples, because you don't, I don't know, you just don't, you're not going to run the risk of destroying the sample that's in there anyway. So that's where it sits, and we're going to go ahead and, I don't want to say load it, but lather it. Get this thing going here. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope you guys have been getting some great shaves in. I saw a lot of great shaves of the day on Facebook and the internet and other forums and stuff. So oops. Wow. It doesn't take much for this to explode. I've only been doing this a few seconds, and that's what we're working with right here. I still got to work it in. It's not nearly the consistency that I need yet. There's plenty of air bubbles in it and stuff. So I'm just gonna work this a little bit. So incidentally, their website for the club does require a membership that you got to do, which I was looking into that, and I kind of like that idea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 3 or 4, I think there's 3 different options. All 3 have different, just going to add a little bit of water to it here. All 3 have slightly different advantages, because there's different levels. But I think all 3 offer free shipping, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's one of the reasons I got Amazon Prime for shaving purposes, because when you order stuff from them, a lot of that stuff is on, a lot of the stuff falls under that. And shipping will kill you, man. I mean, shipping is just so expensive sometimes. But it's, I mean, if that's a really good thing what he offers, because you jump on that, and especially if you order, you order 3 or 4 products and you're right there. It's worth it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's definitely lathering quite well. I'm going to add a little bit more water than I normally would, just because I want to try to see if I can get it to really explode here in the bowl. This is more than enough for me to do my face shave. I do about 1, 2, 3, 4. I do about 5 passes. I do my with the grain, then I do cross grain on each direction, and then I do then I go against the grain, and then I do a cleanup pass, typically. So, wow, look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful lather. So, yeah, that scent's incredible. My face is really dry lately, though. I don't know, I don't feel like the weather's been really dry, but I mean, actually it hasn't been. It's been really rainy in the Northeast. But anyway, all right. Without further ado, let's get this baby lathered on here. Goes on nice. Oops. Bit like putting it on carpet, though, because I have so much growth on my face. It's like trying to mash yogurt into carpet. Still a tad dry. Oops. Yeah, I went online. They got a lot of... One of the things I like about like Sterling is they've got so many different scents to choose from. They really do try... you really do got something for everybody on there. And this website's the same way. I mean, they got so many different things in there. And I really like the names and how they've got the labels that they put on there. I mean... To me, sometimes the shaving soaps, it's a lot like the people that buy... Some people buy wine bottles just because of the labels. They collect it because of the labels. Now, I do shaving soaps because I like the way it shaves, but some of the labels that you can get on these things are really cool. And I looked at the Bad Habits one, and that's pretty neat. You'll have to take a look. But all right, so let's get this shave underway here. With the grain, of course. Well, first couple swipes. Yeah. It's definitely feel that slickness. Whew. Oh, that feels good. That's good. Feels good to have all that hair off. Yeah, I like this. This is a good soap. Um, I mean, my razor is just gliding right over it. I mean, a part of it, obviously, it's everything together. I mean, you got to give props to the razor as well. It's a good razor um, with a good blade. But I mean, this is a I can pick that up the scent right from the razor too. I really like that. See, I'm kind of a heavy scent guy, and this is definitely a heavy scent, and I like it. Well, to me, it is. There. All right. Wow, the water is just completely covered in here. Wow. Um, well, I don't. My face doesn't feel. It's a little bit of slickness left, not tons, but it doesn't matter because I still have to relather anyway. So it's not like you're gonna shave without it. But wow, whoo, yeah, that's good. All right, I'm gonna relather and do a couple of cross grain passes here, and I'll let you know the results of how that's going. And we'll be right back. So again, thank you very much for joining us. So just an update on how the shave is going. I just completed my 2 cross grain passes, and wow, God, it feels good to shave. Let me tell you. I don't like not shaving for that long. But yeah, this shave is going awesome. I'm about to ready to do my against the grain and then a cleanup pass. But I have nothing but good things to say about this soap. It's been slick during every single pass, and the cushion is there. The ease of the ease of making in the lather is there. So yeah, I definitely like it. And the scent is just incredible, and it's there throughout the entire shave. It doesn't fade away like some of the other soaps I've had in the past. So. But anyway, yeah, so it's going well. We're going to do a against the grain pass and a cleanup pass. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Be right back. All right, we are back. Again, just to recap, we did a shave soap review of Bad Habits by the club. We used our synthetic AMAC Game Changer knot, put in the Whip Dog handle for the brush. We used a Mule R41. With an open comb with a feather blade right there. I finished it off with I used a little bit of T. and Dickinson's Witch Hazel. I used that on my face. I like that better than an Allen Block. Allen Blocks are too hard for me, honestly. And then I've been using this stuff here, this Aqua Velvet sensitive skin aftershave on. This stuff's really, really good, and it smells nice too. So with the scent on this, I figured that this might go well with it. The Sterling Aftershave Splash, it's Sterling Gentleman. So I just want to throw a little bit of this on my face. So if it comes out of the bottle here, I may be going with something else. Anyway, so, yeah, whatever. I like this soap. I really do. I highly, highly recommend it. The cushion is there. the density is there. You could see it on the brush alone, and in the bowl. I think the density was there. The slickness was there. It wasn't there in between passes, but whatever. That's not. I don't know why some people really care about that. It's not that big of a deal to me because you just relather anyway. But my razor was just gliding over my face. It was nice. It was a really good shave, and the scent I think is incredible. I really like that scent a lot. And I'm definitely going to be picking up the full tub of that in the near future for myself. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to do so. That's about it for this particular review. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers. Once I do, we're going to be doing something a little special for you guys. So I hope if you guys shave tonight, I hope you guys have a good shave, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. And thanks for watching. Have a good night.